time for Tuesday's Taste with Patrick Evans-Hylton from Coastal Virginia Magazine. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Let's start out with remembering a local culinary legend. That's Monroe Duncan.
Yes, exactly. You know, Monroe really was one of those culinary stars that lit up the scene here for several decades. Very groundbreaking. He really introduced Hampton Roads to a different way of eating, and he's lived in Chicago the last couple of years. Unfortunately, Monroe passed away this past Sunday at age 75 in his home in Chicago. We're seeing some photos of him throughout the years. We were Facebook friends as well as friends in real life, and so these are some photos from there. People remember him for his flamboyancy and also for his being very avant-garde, as well as just the delicious culinary creations at places like Piranha's, Pink Flamingo. Suddenly last summer, for a while he was at the Smithfield Inn.
Wow,
and,
so that's kind of like a who's who list in the culinary world for sure.
Exactly, and also just the impact that he had on so many different chefs in the region. He mentored so many different folks. One of those, Bobby Huber, he and I are talking about creating a celebration of life for Monroe through a culinary event that'll probably be in Ocean View, probably in the next couple of weeks. Monroe loved Ocean View, and so just be on the lookout for that.
Wow, okay. Well, moving on, in Virginia Beach, the chef is leaving Zoe's.
Yes, Jerry Weibrecht, who has actually been the chef at Zoe's now for about the past 11 years. He actually opened Zoe's in 2003, has left. Jerry tells me he wants to pursue some other things outside the kitchen. He really also brought a lot of attention to Virginia Beach. We see some of the photos there. One of them, he participated in the World Food Championship out in Las Vegas. He's cooked at the James Beard House. Zoe's has won a lot of different awards. So he's moved on. Right now, Jesse Weichel, who was the executive chef at Eurasia, he just recently left there. He's the consulting chef, and he's also kind of a guest chef right now. And he's going to be leading a really great wine dinner, South American wines, on July the 1st. So mark your calendars for
right, that sounds good. Now, this one sounds like a lot of fun. The Bayou Bogalu.
Oh, yeah. You know, who doesn't love Cajun food? I mean,
right.
Right.
Love a little spice. Right? We all need it.
That's right. So, you know, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, down at Temple Park in downtown Norfolk, you know, they fly in 10,000 pounds of live crawfish for this. They boil those suckers up. You're going to have po' boys, you're going to have alligator, you're going to have etouffee, you're going to have all those wonderful things. It literally is a nonstop of chefs being brought up from New Orleans to Norfolk. Absolutely delicious. Smack your mama good. Yes, indeed.
And speaking of Norfolk, and Harbor Fest was last weekend, and you had a little Bloody Mary beauty pageant.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. We talked a little bit about that on the last show. We've got some photos here. More than 100 people showed up. There was some great time was had by some local mixers we see there from Ashburn Canning Company, and also from the Krusty Clam. These people, look at these pictures. They took 100 items. They built these things up. They were going for cash prizes, just built those as big and tall as you possibly can. And the best part was they got to drink them afterwards.
And very quickly, we have new Evas restaurant opening in Norfolk.
Yes.
And we can't forget Smack Your Mama Good.
And Smack Your Mama Good. Oh, yes, indeed. Look at this. We have here some fried green tomatoes. I went to Evas, then I went to FM Restaurant. Just absolutely unbelievable. The piquancy from the tomatoes, the light tempura batter there, and that magnolia sauce resplendent with some jalapenos. My dear, it is Smack Your Mama Good.
Fried green tomatoes, who would have thought?
That's right.
Thank you, Patrick. And you can keep up with Patrick and his adventures in food by logging on to thehamptonroadshow.com. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much.